Evening all. How we doing? What a ball ache tonight has been. What an absolute ball ache this evening has been. I'm tired. I'm fucking tired. Hi. Yeah, just a very quick test stream, basically. So this evening, because of incompatibilities with Stream Elements Live and the latest versions of OBS and a load of other add-ons and stuff, I've updated OBS, I've updated all those add-ons, and I've gone back to using Atom Vertical. So that meant setting up my vertical scene again. It meant setting up all my video redeems, all the stupid shit for the vertical. It also means that I don't have the one button go live anymore. So the great thing about Stream Elements Live was you set all your streams up, you press one button, it goes live to all of your scenes. Annoyingly, on Atom Multistream, you've got to start one YouTube stream and then schedule the vertical stream to go live. So most annoying, but yeah. So it takes me a little bit longer to get everything up and running and going, basically. Yeah, how you doing, Pete? You're right, mate. And Les, no worries about your streak, mate. I'm not going to be here for long. I just wanted to sort of go live and just see if things were doing what they should be doing. Obviously, if you don't mind jumping over to YouTube to find the vertical stream and have a look. YouTube sucks for not making things easier. I mean, it does, but what I would like to ask is if Stream Elements can have a one-button answer to go in live everywhere without needing to schedule a stream, why can't Atom? Why is that not a thing yet? You know? If Stream Elements Live, you can set up your vertical and horizontal canvases with YouTube. You can put two different keys in and you can just press go live and it just does it. Whereas with Atom, I literally have to start a stream, schedule a stream. I think Atom is working on it. I hope they are, Pete. Now that I've swapped back to it, I'm really hoping it's, they are working on it actively, because it would be a game changer. That would then make it the go-to, But yeah, I've basically had to, like I say, rebuild all of my vertical scenes again. The hardest part was getting all the stupid video redeems working. So this stupid shit. Sorry, I'm watching Shell stream. Making this shit work.
Oh no, me Blizzard!
On the vertical again. That was a pain in the ass.
Knocky, Blizzard!
Because of course on a widescreen they appear all over the canvas. On the vertical I had to make sure they all appear within the canvas, you see. So. But yeah, it's been a bit of a shit night because I've still got to update OBS on this machine, which shouldn't be a problem because this machine is literally used as a display board, and I just use OBS because I can link StreamerBot on my stream PC there, and I can change the scene. Right? Let me grab another. Oh, I've still got a beer. Fucking hell! I thought I needed another beer. Yeah. So you see what I mean? This one's easy. Just update it and leave it, because as long as it displays the scenes when StreamerBot tells it to display the scene, it's done, right? So I can do that at some point tomorrow. Just a quick update. I did order that Elgato XLR dock. I'm in an hour and about it. And like I said earlier, it's time to go more modern. Get a method that is going to be updated regularly compared to the Go XLR, which is basically at the end of its service life. It's like it's done now. They've released the latest drivers for it. They gave us like submixes, and then that's pretty much it for the Go XLRs. Unless they're, I would imagine the only reason that will get updated now is if something within Windows breaks it, i.e. it needs a driver update or something. But right now it works, right? But yeah, I got the Stream Deck XLR add-on for my Stream Deck Plus. We were looking at it earlier on our guy's website. It was 119 quid. And then I found it on Amazon for £99. Well, when I went back to look at it again this evening, it had dropped to £89. So I bought it because there were only 2 left. It arrives next week. It's coming from like Germany. It was the only one listed on Amazon. But yeah, it's coming from Germany. So I just bought it. You know, I had 25 quid towards it from other people today during stream. So I just thought, fuck it, just get it while it's cheap. You know, while it's that cheap, just grab one. I'm liking Wavelink 3 is going to be free for everyone. Yeah, the beta's out already, Pete. I've made the decision to keep the SM7B because it's just such a good microphone and I barely paid anything for it. But I've basically got the XLR add-on for my Stream Deck Plus coming, and I got the Elgato XLR cable. It was like, do you know what? A 20 quid XLR cable's got to be better than the £6 XLR cable that I'm using. You know what I mean? Just in case this is a problem, because I think this is one I used to use when I was singing in a band, for fuck's sake. So that might inherently be a problem and causing some of my mic issues. You know, I had that one for a very long time. I'll probably hang it up on the wall as a way past bedtime. I know, Ken Lee. I know. Wait, we didn't get your Ken Lee, did we? The fuck, man, the fuck. But it also gives people the opportunity to get their chat after 10 p.m. achievement. Hey, Mesa, how you doing, dude? Sick of it already? No, I don't know why it played, mate. Because first words and everything have changed. Hey, Mr. Cow, how you doing, dude? Let's just make sure it didn't play and we just didn't hear it, eh? Because, like I say, I'm trying to diagnose issues. So you bought the thingamajig? I did, Macy, yeah. I was telling Kelly about it. When we looked at it earlier, it was 119 quid on the Elgato store and then 99 quid on Amazon. Well, when I went back to look at it on Amazon while I was talking to Kelly about it, it had dropped to 89 quid, so I just bought it because there were only like 2 left, so I just got it. So that's on order. It'll be here next week. Be here on the 6th, so yeah, next week. So where is your walk on, Candy? Walk on sounds. Great regular. Look at that. Just popping in and say hi off in a minute. Yeah, no worries. We'll see you next time, dude. Heading to bed. No worries, Ken. Thank you very much, mate. And hey, Rami. Hello, goodbye.
Hello there.
Hey, Timo. How you doing, dude? Thanks for the alert, buddy. It's just a bit of a test stream while I make sure that, you know, things are actually working like they should be instead of being broken like most of my life. Basically, just making sure things are working. A lot has changed with my setup today, so... Oh, always a shout out, mate. Always a shout out. See, the way that works is it checks to see if you've got any, I want to say, clips. It might be VODs. I think it checks if you've got any VODs younger than 30 days. And if you have, you're a current streamer, so it'll give you a shout out. If you haven't streamed for donkeys, it'll just say hello. It won't shout you out, but yeah. Streams always look so good. Well, thank you very much, mate. I hope so. I put a lot of effort into it. But I broke Stream Elements Live because I've been using Stream Elements Live, and I updated OBS, and Stream Elements Live just had a hissy fit. So I've gone back to Atom Vertical and Atom Multistream, which, you know, I had to set up on my vertical scene again. So actually, I'm more testing the Atom Multistream outputs and testing like my vertical out and stuff because it's different. You know, Stream Elements Live has a 1-button press, you go live everywhere. Atom, you've got to set up and schedule and do that. There was an update for Stream Elements. When was that, though? Because I was on the latest version. I checked that before I did all of this, and it said I was on the latest version. But you know, you get the, I can't really show you, but you get the, like, the Stream Elements multi-stream box where you got all your inputs and your outputs. that just wouldn't populate. Once I'd updated OBS, I restarted my PC, I restarted OBS, and it just would not populate the outputs dock. It was just a completely blank screen. You've noticed it tonight? Well, if it's happened tonight while I've been doing all this shit, I'm gonna lose my mind. But it's done now, you know? And I'm not going through all of that again. I'm just not. I mean, I do have it set up in a way because I've got a backup that's a little bit old now, but I've got a backup that I could revert to. But right now, it's up, it's running. I've got Twitch, I've got Kick, I've got horizontal YouTube, I've got vertical YouTube, all working. I've given up on TikTok. Fuck that shit. They ban me too often because I say the word fuck. You know, I play something like Doom and I say fuck like 47 times a minute, and they just like, oh, you can't say words like that, it's against our community standards. Well, fuck off then, you pussies. Have your floaty little fucking TikTok cloud of loveliness. Can't be arsed with that shite. I'm a fucking adult. If you're not going to accept a bit of swearing, get fucked. Anyway, yeah, so I just thought I'd go live and just make sure things were working. Like I say, if you wouldn't mind popping over to a vertical stream, because that's exactly what I'm going to do now, just to double check it. Make sure everything is hunky-dory. And then, extra specially, you'll get to see me lose my shit as I try to set up my new XLR system. That'll be fun for you all, won't it? I'm sure you'll all enjoy that. Sure you will. Yeah, that looks actually fucking sexy as on YouTube vertical. Cheers, Mason. Wait a minute. Why isn't that effect playing on the vertical stream? Mode is another option that is interesting but has some issues with YouTube. Yeah. Wait a minute. So the vertical has just got a cam clone. Why has it got a cam clone instead of just nesting my... Hey, dude. Properties of that. No. No. Camera. So then if I add... Wait a minute. Add source clone new. Put that there. Clone. No. No, do you know, I simply cannot be bothered. We'll delete that. You don't need that. Everything is working how I want it to. Hey Marcus, how you doing, dude? Everything is more or less working how I want it to. We're missing things like when Mesa did that Big Brain Benji, we didn't get the special effect over the camera on the vert scene. One day I'll sort that out. Today is not that day. Because I generally only stream in vertical to YouTube. One, because it's there forever. It's recorded automatically, as it were. And two, it's just good for short form, like socials and stuff. Not that I've done any of that in a while, because, you know, work and players taken me away from doing the stuff that I normally would sit and do. But, yeah, so I always do it. Fuck it. Now my eye's watering. Ugh. My eye's watering something rotten. But I think, after the sound issues of this morning, and then the setting up or resetting up of the vertical and the multi-stream today, everything on the Stream PC is up to date. I've got the latest version of the Stream Up plugin, which is, again, a marvellous piece of work by Andy Lippy. Does a lot for OBS, just little bits and pieces. I need to update that, though. One thing I've noticed is it's not updating YouTube titles like it said it would. So I've got to be wary of that as well. So stream setup is going to take me a little bit longer because I need to start a stream, schedule a stream for vertical, and make sure that I've copied and pasted the titles across. Whereas before, I could just hit one button and it would just go live a lot across the lot of them. So yeah, I mean, I'm watching Shell. I'm watching Shell. But yeah, just after the amount of work I've had to put in tonight to get everything working, I just thought I'd best go live for like 15, 20 minutes, just make sure, nearly half an hour as it is, just make sure everything is good. Because I'm fucked. I'm so tired. I won't be on tomorrow. Well, I'm gonna try to stream at some point tomorrow, if at all possible. But we are going for lunch at 12.
Wait,
with my younger brother and his missus.
So I ask you to tank, and
So,
then you're going to ask me for a
my
cow.
payment.
Yeah, we're going to go and have lunch with him. Because,
You're
like I
not
said
getting
earlier, he's
that
starting
big.
his own business
What,
and
you
it's all
can get that
exciting.
big?
I want to go and find out about his last day at a job that he did for 20 years to see if everything was okay there. Oh, good grief. Why?
Oh shit, there goes the channel. Bitter 5 week just raided with 27 odd ones.
Shell, I was literally just saying I was going to go to bed. You cow. Oh, man. Hi, everybody. Hello. A visual shout out just in case you ended before she arrived. No, what am I? I was actually sat watching you, so now I'm sat watching myself. So if I go back to this scene, we can just sit watching myself. Watch myself. Watch myself. Watch myself. No sleep for the tired. Just send us somewhere fun. Oh, I don't know about that.
Welcome to the Mash Bit Profit.
Prof Goen, thank you very much for following. That was amazing.
Hello there.
So we had the what have you been testing out? Well, we had sound issues this morning because there was another fucking Windows update. So I updated to Windows 11 on the Stream PC recently. It screwed all my sound up. We fixed it last stream. I switched the computer on this morning. There was another fucking update because I forgot to turn automatic updates off, and it screwed my sound settings up. So we fixed my sound settings again, and then we played some Fellowship, and I enjoyed that. That was good fun. Now he's going to buy a load of Doombase kit. No, I'm not, Marcus. I've already bought it. Not the Doombase kit, though. And then I updated OBS because I had a problem with an add-on not working because it needed the latest version of OBS. And then that meant that a lot of other things didn't work. So I've updated all those other things. And in order to do that, I had to get rid of Stream Elements Live, which was the method I was using for going live across all the different platforms I go live to. And I've had to go back to Atom Vertical and Atom Multistream instead of just using the Stream Elements Live package, which gave it all in one go, you know. So I've had to rebuild all my vertical scenes. So if you pop over to YouTube, Metal Benji Gaming, I'm live over there, horizontal and vertical, and I'm just testing out the vertical. I'm not telling you to go. You maybe just open it on your phone. Don't leave Twitch because we love Twitch. This complicated stream business. Yeah, exactly. But yeah, what I've decided to do, because the Go XLR, while it's very good at doing what it does, it's also kind of old hat and at the end of its service life now, because the guys who make it aren't going to release any new software updates for it. They've kind of said they're done. They're like, you know, here's the last update. It's got your submixes, so you've got live and headphones, and that's your lot. Whereas the Elgato like Wavelink and things like that, there is all very new. Wavelink 3.0 comes out soon. It's a piece of software that gets updated like constantly at the moment, and probably will for a very long time, because Elgato do seem to back up their product. They support them for a very long time. You know, I've got all these Stream Decks and stuff going. So I needed to buy one of these. No, that's the wrong keyboard entirely. XLR dock. So I needed to buy one of these things. And when we looked, sorry, Flashbang. So this will give me an XLR socket on the back of my Stream Deck Plus. And oh, it's gone up again. So earlier, my eyes, I know, man, it's so fucked up. When we looked at it earlier on the Elgato website, it was 120 quid. When we looked at it on Amazon, it was £99. When I looked earlier, there was only 2 left, and they were reduced to £89, so I bought one. And since buying one, they've gone back up to £93.90, and they've now got 4 left in stock. What? What? But I've bought it. It's on its way. I'll have it by the 6th. I know. Yeah, it's changed price like 3 times in a day. Whatever. I got one cheaper than that. I'm happy. Plus, you know, members of the community had already donated towards it, so I appreciate that as well, guys. It made it even cheaper for me to buy, so thank you. I bought that, and I bought myself a new XLR cable, because this XLR cable's been following me around since I was in a band about 20 years ago. So, new cable, keeping the microphone, getting rid of the Go XLR, adding something to the back of a Stream Deck that will enable me to use the new Wavelink software. Because, is this it? Wavelink 3. This is in beta at the moment. And it's basically, Flashbang again. For people who might be interested, this is basically routing for your audio. So you've got basically mixes, right? And you've got your inputs here, right? And then you can basically have, like, I can have a mix for my ears. I can have a mix for the stream. I can have a mix for the speakers. I can have a mix that is just like my music, so that I can route that into OBS and I can keep it out my VODs. You know? So I'll be able to fine tune sound and volume and where it's going and where it's coming from much better. You know, I could fine tune it into stream mix that gets recorded to the VOD, stream mix that doesn't get recorded to the VOD, everything else, you know, and just set the volumes in this and then leave it be. So, he says, in a week when it turns up and you find me crying while I try and get it all working, you know? The only downside to it at the moment is, 1, Wavelink 3 is in beta. So, not alpha yet. They're still testing a few things. And 2, the Stream Deck plugin for that software isn't out yet, and that's when it will really come together with the Stream Decks and everything, and I'll be able to fine tune volumes and stuff and mute channels and whatever, literally with the press of a button. And it's not like I haven't got enough Stream Decks. I've got 4 in front of me, you know. For anybody that might be new here, can I show you my desk? No, not that one. Maybe if we go there. No. Where the fuck's my webcam? Oh, that's not going to work. Brilliant. I love it when things don't work. See, this is why I'm doing a test stream, because I need to see what's possible. Raid out target Lego. Lego's live, is he? All right, we'll have a look in a bit. Let's have a look at what's going on here, though, because I've got a face cam. Oh, there it is. Why didn't that work then? Oh, I know why, and I'm stupid, so don't worry. But yes, this is my desk. This is my desk of stuff. With the Teenage Mutant Ninja Squirtles desk pad. 2 keyboards. Excuse the mobile phone that I'm watching myself on, but Stream Deck for mini PC, Stream Deck XL, Stream Deck Plus, Stream Deck XL, Go XLR, getting rid of that. Me ROG Ally and everything here. But yes, I've got more than enough Stream Deck stuff to be able to use and fine tune and do what I want to do, you know? So once the plugin for this software is out, that's when it'll get really good, basically, what I'll be able to do with it all. And I'm looking forward to it because it's a more modern method of doing it. The Go XLR has served me well. Now it's time for something that's going to be updated a little bit more often, you know? So, but I'm literally just sat here chatting to you guys and letting things happen. If you guys start using channel point redeems, I just want to make sure that they're all working, you know? I'm watching myself on my vertical stream just to make sure I've got everything there right, so to speak. So, oh, but yeah, brain is absolutely fucking frazzled. Because when I finished stream earlier, I went and, you know, I tidied up a load of my shit on my desk, and I've cleaned my desk and dusted and all that kind of stuff, although it doesn't fucking look like it. And I cleaned all the stuff in the corner behind me and reorganised some of that, and I've thrown out a load of stuff that I don't want anymore. Like I had like 3 pairs of trainers and a pair of fucking steel toe cap boots I haven't worn for 6 months, so they can just go in the fucking bin, you know? I've had the steel toe caps replaced by work, thank God, because they were fucking rotten, but they've just been sat in the front room ever since. So yeah, I've just done a bit of tidying like that, just been a bit ruthless and chucked a shitload away. So, but yeah, it's been a trying day today. Obviously, I was hoping to start the Elden Ring stream challenge tomorrow proper, but like I say, I've got lunch with my little brother and his wife, and or you know, missus and kid, and that takes precedence basically. Family comes first. End of story from now on. We've all been. It's weird. We've all been a lot nicer to each other since we lost Alex. Like we have, genuinely. We've stayed in touch more. We've all been nicer to each other. There's been less of the piss taking. You know, we've all been genuinely happy to see each other, kind of thing. And it's nice, but it's got to come first. End of story. This will always be here until I'm not, kind of thing. And I can always come back to it later. You know, I can always come back to it later. I'm going to swap scenes and stuff because I want to make sure that cameras are in the right place for each scene and all that kind of stuff, you know. But yeah, I'm looking forward to dabbling. I am with this software and stuff. Yeah, see, this will take 4 hardware inputs and 8 software channels, and each channel can hold multiple apps. So I could have like one channel that brings, I don't know, Google, you know, Chrome, Discord, and I don't know, fucking something else into OBS. So yeah, it's going to be good. It's going to be good. It's mad. You can have up to 5 output mixes. So like I say, I can have an audience mix, a VOD track. You know, it's going to be good. Yeah, I think it's going to be good. I think it's going to do everything I want it to do and a lot more. And it's only going to get improved, so. If you guys want to try this, by the way, if you guys want to try Wavelink 3, the beta is publicly available. You don't have to have Elgato equipment. The rule used to be if you wanted to use their Wavelink software, you had to have an Elgato piece of hardware. That's not the case anymore. Anybody can use this. If you want to give it a go. So, you know, if you are streaming and you're struggling to route your audio because you don't have a Go XLR, and Voicemeeter might confuse the absolute shite out of you, because it does. Voicemeeter is difficult to use until you get it working, and then when Voicemeeter's working, it's fucking phenomenal, but it's so complicated and convoluted, and I think this is going to be a little bit easier. So I do. Hey, Puss. Tiddlemix has just wandered past. And now she's scratching the floorboards. We've got a nice patch of exposed floorboards over there and she keeps fucking scratching them. Right. It's 20 to 11. It's way past my bedtime, people. So I am going to find us a raid target, okay? Let's see if I can find you somebody fun to go and hang with. Because I'm happy that things are working. Yeah, and being thick as I am does not help with voice meter. No, a ladder insane. You could be a fucking rocket scientist and still not fully understand voice meter, mate. Voice meter is complicated enough when you're trying to set it up on one PC. Voice meter across two PCs was an absolute fucking nightmare. Who's fun that I'm following? Let's have a look. Lego's live, so I could throw you at Lego Lich. Oh, he's building Lego. Yeah, here's a good idea. Let's go see Lego. Lego's a great guy. He's supported this stream an awful lot. He's a great guy. He's not been around much, but he's had his own personal thing going on, so I totally understand that. He has made an appearance recently, so I appreciate him coming back and saying hi. And I just think it'd be nice if everybody went over and sort of showed him some support, because he is a lovely chap. So go and say hello to Lego while he builds some Lego. I mean, what is in and what is out in what channel and all that. Dang, I get confused with that thing. Yeah, exactly, a ladder insane. Yeah, it's bonkers. So yeah, I will raid us over to Lego. Go and watch him build some Lego. And like I say, show him some love, because he's a great guy. He just needs a hug sometimes.
Is overwhelming in
But thank you very much for being here, gang.
way.
I'm going to shoot. I've just realised I don't think I've set up an end scene for the vertical stream, so this could be embarrassing. I might just sat here like an absolute boob.
To make
But
sure that we can
hopefully I'll see you
do
soon.
the best we
And thank you
can
very
do.
much again for the raid, show. Love you lots. Ciao! And as I said, on YouTube, I'm just sat here looking like a pillock. Hey, you guys. So if we do that,
I have got nothing but praise for my current company. Yeah, for real, Marcus, it's insane. It's like one of my